your phone. But anyway, this is your mom. I hope that you will talk to me because this is really unusual for you not to answer your phone. Bye.
Sitting on my lawn, counting up this change that I found in the car. I don't know if bread was fake. You know me, I ain't tripping, shawty. Internet's on, but it's too late. That's just not what I care about, like girl. But you can't put a screen and say they don't know what they missing, shawty. More ideas for the things they chase. I should never ignore it, mostly girl.
Press start.
Do I need it? Look, girl, you ride me.
Kings play for the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The next swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns, a new phase in his career, playing today as a Sacramento King for a first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Hey, Brent, when you look at the rosters of these two teams, there is quite a bit of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah, Kevin, both sides really rely on their bench scoring, and that's a luxury that very few teams, and certainly the best team in the league, have. It'll be interesting to see which one of these second units can create that advantage.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Offline with his three. Out to Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Ellis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson.
Sacramento foul. Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Kings. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Kings. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Sabonis. Pass to Covington. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Over to the wing. Left side, Sabonis. Clock at 6. Inside. And it's Rose missing. New York with the ball. From deep, Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Murray outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Back to Claxton. Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Rose. Still scoreless. They need this. Pass to Towns. Covington with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Claxton. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
.104 left in the first quarter. And here's Brunson. He's got 6. With the floater. Takes it out to Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got 7.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pass to Towns. With the drive. Murray with it. Rebounded by Covington.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
To the inside. Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it back.
Here's Claxton. Buries it down low. Claxton's got his second basket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
For 3, Murray. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
There's the pick. The wide open look here for DeRozan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. DeRozan's got his first basket of the night. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Here's Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Lopez with a really nice move there. Not many bigs can fake you out like that.
Both free throws good from Lopez. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. Puts it up. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Monk. Great D that time from Batum.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's DeRozan, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A good look from DeRozan. And again, it's New York.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And Brent Batum, in his later years now, still has a lot to offer.
It'd have been awesome to watch Nick Batum and the career arc he's had. A guy that used to be a high-usage guy. Now he just plays with the ball at the top of the key, makes the right play, and hits key shots.
And so here is New York, picked by Clark. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Batum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
1:51 left now here in the second. Hiles with the wide open look. Sinks the triple. Hiles got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento. Now Brunson. 6 points for him. There's the triple. The three. They get it back. Back to Claxton. Brunson surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. And he dunks it down. 109 left to play here in the half. Lopez outside. No good on the triple. He's got a clear path. Count that bucket. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. One for three.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
They grab their own miss. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
To the paint. Here's Mashburn. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. A three ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Into the lane. The shot by Monk is no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They set the pick. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Brunson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brunson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Knicks. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Pass to Brunson. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The Knicks making a switch here. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Drops in the tray. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jackson has the open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Jackson. Over in the corner, Caruso. New York moving the ball around. Left side, DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
And we've really seen DeRozan improve as a distributor, which has made him an even more dynamic offensive threat.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Murray outside. To stop the run. Here's Towns. Caruso grabs the miss. Smooth sailing for New York. DeRozan scanning the floor. To the wing right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sacramento ball. Checking in for the Knicks, number 4.
And Sacramento has possession. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Screen by Ellis. In the corner, Murray with it. For the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And it's Mitchell missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Oladipo outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Claxton. Towns with the steal. But no one around him. No good on the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Kicks it out to Covington. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Claxton with it. He's got 10. And it's good, 2 points. Claxton's got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Towns wide open. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Monk. 5 points in the game. And it's Towns missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And so it's New York going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The
64.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Rose with the ball for the King. Takes it inside. Off with the layup. Outside DeRozan. Down low. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Knicks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. The Knicks pull it in.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Count it, good.
Assist from
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Towns, high post. Wide open. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
On its way from DeRozan for two. And again, it's New York.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic scorer.
Here's Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
first personal foul.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. To the wing on the left. Here's DeRozan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
On its way from DeRozan for two. And the Knicks miss again. Throws in the post. Can't connect from short range.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
From the arc, some solid defense there from Jackson.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And they double up DeRozan. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Back to Lopez. On the wing, Monk. It's rebounded by New York. 34 seconds left in the game. Here's DeRozan. That's tipped. The drive by Lopez. Caruso grabs the miss. Smooth sailing for New York. Here's DeRozan. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.